नमस्ते, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। I am JVN Dr. Anamika Aherwal, Associate Professor in the Department of Science and Technology at Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. Today I am going to take the lecture on the topic from online analytical processing to online analytical mining. What is OLAM? The first logic question arises in our mind are, what is OLAM at all? This is the online analytical mining. It is a technology which integrates together OLAP, data mining and mining knowledge in multi-dimensional database. As you know that data is stored in the multi-dimensional manner. Okay, so let's overview it in more detail. So come to the features of this. So being an advanced data technology, this OLAP is expected to perform the complex number of functions, so it should have the following features. And what are these features? The first feature is the load limit for mining, means the mining should be performed on different parts of the data at several levels of abstraction. With a multidimensional database and an OLAP engine, it is easy to cut many pieces of data sets at multiple levels of abstraction with the help of such OLAP operations as drilling, dicing and slicing, rotation and filtering. So, such processes are also possible during data mining through interaction with the OLAP operations, and in addition to this, the interoperability between multiple data mining modules with the OLAP engine can ensure that mining is easily performed anywhere in the data warehouse. The next feature is the multi-feature cubes availability. Okay, so in this there are many tasks in the data mining which requires the discovery of multifunctional discovery based cubes, which are complex subqueries that include several dependent queries with multiple granularities. Like a user studies organizations whose growth rate is certain in certain month in 2018 were less than 70% of their average monthly growth rate in other years. So the user can then compare the functions associated with months of poor performance with other months across a multitude of granularities, finding important associations. Now the third feature is the cubes with complex dimensions and measure supports. Means the basic data cube can only support categorical data dimension and numeric data measures. However, the data cube dimensions can consist of numerical, spatial and multimedia data. So, these cube measures can be spatial and multimedia, which is aggregated or their collections. And the supporting such data cubes will improve data mining capabilities. Then come to the variety of data mining algorithms. In relational data processing, the same set of response to a request with different processing efficiency is generated. However, it is important for organizations to provide alternative mining algorithms for data mining functions which provide users with a choice. So, in OLAM, there are different data mining algorithms that can create completely different mining results. Okay, so moreover the user have possibility to create their own algorithm while experimenting in setting up mining task. Another feature is the interactive and visualization tools, customizable and extensible. Means to visualize data results in a simple understandable manner, OLAM uses curves, decision trees, charts, cube viewers and box plot graphs. Another is the OLAM means module system. This allows extension into such new domains easily Like it is important as OLAP systems, this should have a possibility to integrate with different subsystems. Then another question is, how does it work? This is very important. So this analytical mining in data cubes in OLAM performs similar to OLAP. It means that the data cube is accessed through the cube API and the metadata operates directs access to the data cube. So a data cube can be created by accessing or integrating multiple databases or by filtering the data stores through a database API that can support OLEDB or ODBC connections. Now, what are the benefits of usage? So, if you still have a doubt of whether it is relevant to use online data mining technologies, here are some more pros for you. First, select data mining functions online. Means OLAM allows choosing the right data mining functions and dynamically change their data mining task. The data warehouse, this contains quality data, means OLAM works with the integrated, consistent and clean data. The data warehouse as well corresponds those standards, and the data in it is of high quality of both OLAP and data mining. So this is intelligent data analysis, and this can also be valuable tool for data cleansing and data integration. So the another is the data analysis is totally based on OLAP, means pivoting, drilling, dicing and slicing provides capabilities to mine data on different data subsets and abstractions levels. And this simply processing infrastructure of data. Availability of different infrastructures make it simple to use the study once instead of creating from scratch. So what are the difference between OLAP and OLAM? This is the question. Okay, so this online analytical processing is a computing technologies. This allows query data and analyze it from different perspectives. So the OLAP is a great solution for business analysts who need to pre-aggregate and pre-calculated data for fast analysis. So as you can remember, OLAM is a technology which integrates together OLAP data mining and mining knowledge is multidimensional databases. So the core difference clears that OLAM term is bigger than OLAM. It is a kind of combinations of online analytical processing with data mining. So how are two more differences? The first difference is the OLAM perform several data mining tasks such as concept descriptions, association, classification, forecasting, clustering and time series. Okay, so it is basically consists of several integrated data mining modules. So in this way you can say OLAM is more complex than the OLAP mechanism. Now these two, OLAM and OLAP data cubes are similar basically. However, OLAM analysis may require more powerful tools for building and accessing data cubes. So that is why OLAM includes more dimensions with finer granularity, or includes a study based on detection of multifunctional aggregations in a data cube, which requires more than OLAP's analysis. Now, what about integration of OLAP and OLAM? See, this is the diagram, okay, and this is a graphical user interface, Cube API, database API. In this, constraint-based mining query can be applied on the GUI interface. Then this, after applying these queries, an OLAM engine transfers it, and it also again transfers transfer to the Cube API. Then MDDB. Okay, MDDB. Then after database API, and this data integration and data filtering, it comes in the category of database, databases and data warehouse. After databases, in the database, the cleaning and integration operations are performed. Then after, we will get the filtering data, and that data is that data is stored in the data warehouse. So basically there are 4 layers you can see in this diagram. In the first layer, it is a data repository. In the second one, multidimensional database. Third one is a OLAM or OLAP, or the fourth layer is a user interface, right? So basically, what is the conclusion? Okay, because you says that data mining भी use कर सकते हैं, data warehousing भी use कर सकते हैं. So just guide me कि which is better, and what is basically the conclusion of this session. So data storage and OLAP technology is constant development made by the way for efficient online analytical mining. OLM OLAM is a natural addition to OLAP technology, which improves data analysis in data warehouse. Use them together and get everything at once. So this is all about today's session. If you have any query, then please mention in the comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you.